Go day, USA! Welcome to Flag Stewards. Be a stud citizen. Half-staff alerts and reminders from our flag. For Thursday, June 3rd of 2021. What the heck is that picture up there? Yeah, US 5-cent stamp. 5-cent stamp back in 1967. It was only 5 cents, not 40-something or almost 50 cents to send it as it is now. All right. So let's start off with some civic information before we get to our historical reminders today. Well, the most important civic information we want to know at the beginning of each day is where's our flag, the U.S. flag at half-staff today? Well, we got a few new half-staffs. We got all flags atop the California State Capitol, which will be today, Thursday, and again on Friday for two different fallen, I guess you could say, public servants or first responders, a fireman and a policeman. And then all state of Alaska flags across Alaska. But you can click on the link below to find out more details and learn about the honorees for those half-staffs. Today's historical moment from our flag celebrates the first American spacewalk. On this date, June 3rd of 1965, astronaut Ed White became the first American to walk in space. That's right, pictured above. Just kind of connected to an umbilical cord there. That was the highlight of the Gemini 4 mission, which was the first multi-day space mission by a NASA crew. For about 20 minutes, Ed White, picture on the left below here, exited the space capsule with a 25-foot tether, allowing him to float freely outside the spacecraft. They called it the extravehicular activity. Yeah, that's what scientists do. They come up with weird names and acronyms. It was called an EVA. A spacewalk is known as an EVA, an extravehicular activity by NASA. It was an exhilarating event, which White wanted to extend to keep taking pictures, but the command pilot, James McDivitt, called him in before the capsule went into darkness. 20 minutes, though. That's pretty cool. First American to get out there and walk in space, float in space, whatever you want to call it. Basically, free falling, but not free orbiting. All right. Today's inspirational quote from our flag. Well, it's actually only inspiration when you view it in reverse, but it's a sad moment of my life, or it is the saddest moment of my life, said Ed White, Gemini 4 astronaut. That's what he said jokingly when he was returning inside the space capsule after his 20-minute unbelievable pioneering moment spacewalk. And there's another picture of him outside the capsule with Mother Earth behind him. I think they said he could see some of the United States during that time before things went into darkness. But in any event, didn't matter what he saw. Just must have been an unbelievable feeling, an unbelievable view. And if you haven't checked it out, hey, I don't know how, but it seems like almost every night at the International Space Station, when I go to YouTube, often there are astronauts out there spacewalking, working on things on outside. So if you want to see what it looks like and get a view of it from the view of an astronaut, they're up there at the ISS, the International Space Station, and they do spacewalks often. And if you go to YouTube, they have a live camera going for the International Space Station and shows some of the spacewalking, and it's pretty freaking cool to think about, hey, there's somebody up there floating around working on the outside of the International Space Station while we're down here. Awesome stuff. And now it's time to recite the pledge. Students across America at home or school, motivated by the hard work and courage it took to perform America's first spacewalk, let's unite and recite the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's it. That's today's U.S. Flag Tribute. This is Sean Sweeney, a fellow flag steward, signing off with Go Out and Be a Stud Citizen. Keep America beautiful. And remember, stud citizen, what I mean by that? Go out and be an awesome, good to each other citizen. Keep America beautiful. On the outside, of course, but inside as well. And remember, meaning inside you, in our hearts, in our minds. And remember, in God we trust.